Is this? It's working. I never know. And my headphones cut out for some reason.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going. I don't know.
So,
Anyway, oh, it popped up though.
it's working.
I guess it is. I'm looking at it.
Okay. So, recap.
Recap.
What happened?
Oh my God! If anyone is listening, please let us know. Look, this is how it was last night. I believe I was talking to someone, and when my words stopped making sense to me,
Mhm.
I knew there was a problem. I'm like, I'm good. I'm done.
Was never aware of a problem. I woke up and then I was aware there was a problem.
Well, yeah. Well, no, yeah.
I haven't been that drunk in a long
Problem
time.
was made light. So last night was Viva La Rosser
Viva La Rosser.
at Southwood Hall for our very, very dear friend David Rosser. Such a sweet fella. Love him.
Yes.
And and my phones are back. And
What?
are you on? What's the matter? Yeah, turn it that way.
Oh.
Hey,
Otherwise, I was gonna have to like change the polar pattern or something.
it reminded me
Is
that
this one of those microphones that you could do that to?
no,
No, it's got to
no,
fix back.
just one. You
No, the
gotta-
4050s you can change the polar pattern on. This isn't one of those.
No, it reminds me of the Ray Charles picture where the microphone's backwards and he's just singing his ass off.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, Viva La Rosa last night, and you know.
Well, for those who are not familiar with Dave Ross, he's a musician, extraordinary artist, and a very, very dear friend. He's been a friend of ours for many years, and of course he is. He's gotten very ill.
Yes.
And we are still ongoing in the process of trying to raise money for his ability to fight cancer. That's what it is.
Right.
So that was one one event to raise funds for him. There's of course a GoFundMe account. You can still, if you weren't able to go to the event, still donate money. There's going to be two more. There's one of his bands, one of the bands
Afghan
that he-
Wigs, yes, over at the
that-
Civic.
that he was in, and they will be doing two shows to again raise money for
We have the date
our
on that,
friend,
do we?
David Rosa.
I could look up that date. This is the great thing about this phone. Afghan Wigs, just so everyone knows, because excellent band. He's playing with them, and so that's Saturday, December 10th. That will be.
Yep.
Yes. Get your tickets. Davo came when he arrived yesterday. I gave him a big old hug. He gives me a kiss, and he goes, "Oh, now you got cancer." Well, buddy, if I could take yours, I would, But then, and so here we go. You start the event. There was Paper Chase began the event.
Yes, they did.
Fantastic.
Yes. Of course they were sober, and so were the rest of us. So
Yeah, they
really
put the
hard to
so
screw
and
that
sober,
show.
right? Yes, if I could give you one Band-Aid, that's what you needed was a little alcohol. I'm sorry, did I overstep my bounds on the Band-Aid thing? Can we not take that segment?
Huh? No.
All right, let's
No.
not do that then. No, great, had a great time. They sounded awesome.
No, I don't feel like having one section of our show where we just become pissy. I'd
No,
rather
that's
use the entire show.
Yes, damn right.
To be a belligerent bastard
30 minutes of
to
just
everyone.
grabbing the pissy. So,
Oh.
and then we went on, did we?
Yeah, we were next.
We were next.
Right.
Right. Nuna left out one song. And set lists were written differently, but we got it. We pulled through.
Yeah, I did.
We just left out a whole song.
didn't care.
Apparently, yeah. Randy was all ready for Bruce Springsteen, and we were ready for Hurricane.
Yes. Dancing with a duck.
Yeah. Is that what he says? You're dancing with a duck.
That's what it is. Even if we're just dancing with a duck.
All right, I like it. I have to go with that. Am I still going? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, oh, the Chiwis. They came straight from Champion Square.
Right. They were wasted.
Yeah. They went.
Like the professionals.
Right, yeah, they are.
Right,
Yeah,
I
suits
see.
and all. Oh, styrofoam Dan.
Right.
Came in. I said I wasn't going to drink. I said, you know, I
Who
think
did?
me. Hold on. Please hold your applause to the end. I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna try and get through this. I'm gonna see, you know, kind of hang. And then Dan showed up, and that in theory went right.
Oh, yeah, Dan.
You know, and it started from there. Of course, I went running over when I thought we were doing another shot, and it turned out to be the Sambuca, to which I turned right back around.
Right, that's when I started.
yeah.
was the
that's-
Sambuca.
Good God!
Yeah.
How can anyone drink
shot.
that?
You put it in your mouth.
No, not literally. Like,
Yeah,
just
you-
what brings someone to
don't-
want to put
We
that in
used to
their
do that. There was a long time ago. It was a band that I was in with Daniel and
mouth? Of course.
Chad Gilmore and a few others.
Right.
Called JFKFC. And before we would go on stage each night, we would do a shot of Sambuca because apparently we're crazy or something. I don't know.
Right.
It's an awful tasting drink.
It is.
It's an awful tasting
Come on,
drink.
as soon as we're done with this, we'll put down some antifreeze.
Right.
No.
But, you know,
But you did it, and I'm proud of you.
It's a
And look,
tradition. We
it-
do this thing, and there you go.
Right.
So,
It hurt just to watch that.
it hurt to do it.
I don't do clear liquids anyway, but that I definitely won't do.
Strange enough, it becomes sort of frosty after you've chilled it. It changes color. It's not like vodka. If you chill it, it's still clear.
Does it turn brown?
No.
Then no, I'm not doing it. Even if it's frosty, anything, you know, that just can't do it. That's like a shade off of water. I'm not
Right.
doing that.
I'm not saying
I don't know why.
No, it makes apparently chilling Sambuca makes it barely tolerable.
All right. Oh, well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah. So then what happened? Oh, what was the lineup? Was I even paying attention?
Yeah.
No, I was paying for drinks.
Paper Chase, they got up, played.
Not again.
No, first. Then
First,
it was
okay.
us.
Right.
Yours truly, the Molly Ringwalds, who brought
Right.
the heat.
We brought the hate.
Heat.
Oh, heat.
Heat. H-eat.
H-eat. Yes.
Yeah.
We put the
There's
eat
an H in it.
Right. That's right. And then then the Chiwis.
Then the Chiwis, they got up. They did what the Chiwis do. They
Right.
rock. Yeah. Then there was the bag of donuts.
Donuts, yes.
Yes. And by that time, I was feeling...
Nothing.
Oh, I lost my ankles after the Sambuca
Yeah, no
shot.
pain. No pain whatsoever.
Yes.
I didn't even go on the Donuts bus.
Oh, I didn't do it either. I
didn't
never
go
wanted to.
on.
Didn't know I had to.
Normally you gravitate in there, you see what's going on. Something's about to run amok in there. And
I was.
I didn't even get in there.
I was gravitating several ways. I know.
Right.
I spoke to many friends. We just never got to. That was one of the things. It's very nice to see so many people out.
Yeah.
Doing that. It's nice to see all our old friends out there.
Well, they were talking
sport.
about how we pulled our selective vehicles, you know, the Molly's RV and the Donuts
Jonathan
bus.
Bruno. Yes, Jonathan Bruno was an old friend of ours.
He was there?
Yes, he was.
Did I see him?
I don't know how you could have missed. He's 6'4".
Well, maybe he was standing behind Pete Winkler. Did you ever think of that?
He's also not particularly fast right now.
That's true, too.
Yes, he's going through his own issues.
Right.
But health has not slowed down his humor.
I didn't even see
When he
him.
first spoke to me, he said that our bus was much smaller than the bag of donuts, and we should be ashamed and park it on the other side of the parking lot.
Well, to which I told several people, piss off, because next time we're going to park our RV inside of the Donuts bus. Just pull right up through the back.
We were speaking to who was it?
'Cause they
It
need another
said,
kitchen.
Was it either Woody Dentagnan or was it Cheese? Might have said, "Oh no,
asking the wrong
we're going to get a
person.
Fiat or what is a very small
Well, Paper
car.
Chase got dressed in a Kia.
Very small car. Yes,
Right.
it gives very small car, pink car, and paint Paper Chase on it. And put it between the two buses.
Right.
So, right.
That'd be great. And then it left. I don't even remember being on ours. It was just sitting out there.
No, I had to go in to get dressed.
Yeah, I got dressed. I don't know.
I didn't hang out in it.
The crowd doubled by the end of the night. And not because
it
more
did.
people. I think because we drank so much. It was just two of everything.
No, it got to be crowded.
It did get to be crowded. Yeah, well, yes, in a good way.
What was it? After the bag of donuts, Mark Broussard got up.
Yes. Yes, he did.
That was really good too.
Of course it was. It's
know.
Mark Broussard.
He played mixture of all kinds of different musics, some of his own, some
Right.
He does some very, very good covers.
He didn't play "Don't Stop Believin'." I was very upset.
I wasn't.
I was very disappointed in that.
Why?
I don't know. For your sake,
Leave me alone.
I can't. I'm right here.
I mean, really, everyone should be happy that I'm not putting my head down and taking a 30-minute nap during this.
There you go. And then Metal Rose,
Yes.
the Reformation,
Yes.
that does this every year, and you know, I think that was the other joke, was that Davo got cancer just to get Metal Rose back on the stage.
Yeah, I
The
remember hearing
cancer
that.
jokes were flying last night, which is good. You know, it's great because
Well, if you
it's
can't
called-
tell jokes about cancer when someone has cancer, when can you tell
right,
jokes?
right, that's true. And those cancer jokes were killing.
Well, I'll say, what was it? There was a joke my brother had told after he had brain cancer and he had surgery, and then after his first surgery, and they removed a sizable portion of his brain,
Right,
and he went fishing with my cousin, and he was doing very well.
right.
My cousin, who shall remain nameless, wasn't. And my brother turned to him and said that he was out fishing him with half a brain.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a shame you have a nameless cousin. That must have been a horrible life for that.
No, he's got a name. It's just that every time I go to say it, usually it starts with some sort of curse word.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You know, fucko, bastard,
Fuck, that reminds me of the boxer fuckos.
fuckos.
Anyway, nameless cousins. That should be a band
Start
name.
your morning with fuckos.
Right, just a big bowl of fuckos. But that would be a segment, you know, band names. Nameless cousin would be a good band name.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. Segment's over. But
Yeah,
then,
so that's what happened. A bunch of bands played. Everyone was happy, and nobody in any way, shape, or form lost anything or berated someone.
that's not true. None of that is
or-
true.
Or
So, well, we were talking about this
Passed
earlier.
out.
Let me go ahead and read. Let me go ahead and read what John Byer sent to me.
oh, I don't want to talk about.
Well, because I had to read it later, but it was, he goes, Phil is out here, continuing his pep talk. He's making me want to do a commercial for motivational speaking programs. Phil Wang presents "Use Your Fucking Heart, Man."
Yeah.
To which I replied, verbatim, right here.
Right.
Do fuck yeah, do
Do.
D-O, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Do fuck yeah.
What does that even mean?
I think it's a song that John Byer plays. He's very, very good. It's a song called Fuck Yeah.
Right. Do it. And I was like, I have no idea where I was going with that response. So
I have no idea what he was talking about.
the Jaeger bombs brought off the F bombs.
Oh, did it? I think I cursed at my aunt's house.
Just at the house, like just walked up and cursed at it, and then
She was in it.
oh, okay, all right. I just
She
thought
heard
maybe
me.
just walked up to the house and was like,
Yeah, she
"Yes, I
heard me."
knew."
She heard me.
All right. Well, I went home. Well, I managed to stop. I managed to pick up some Taco Bell. Not just pick it up anyway. I went to Taco Bell and
Taco
ordered it, and they
Bell,
handed it to me.
right,
Yeah,
they-
you know the
I
process.
got
You
the
know, yeah.
idea, yes, but
I got home and I was told that I fell asleep in the middle of eating it. Just fell right to sleep. I only remember taking one bite. I mean, how do you fall asleep eating?
it's a lullaby burrito
Apparently. Oh, man.
made with soma.
Right. I think they drug. I was a little bit saucy with the woman at the window, though, because she kept repeating things I wasn't saying. Of course, then again, who knows? I might have actually been saying them. It was all right to drive. I was good. It was when I got home I realized, no.
I wasn't,
Yeah,
so I didn't.
right. But damn. It's oof,
That hurt.
a little bit.
That hurt. All the way down to I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, which I typically never do, but because whenever I get that drunk, which it doesn't happen that often. It happens. You sort of
Right.
you sort of cross the line between this is fun and
Yeah, I was getting there.
right. No, I was past. I was way past. But you wake up and it's damage control. At
Right.
6 o'clock in the morning, you wake up and you go, shit. Okay, let's see. Do I have my credit card? Yes. Not everyone did, but certainly I did. Did a credit card? Okay, fine. Where's all my belongings? As it turned out, I left my guitars
Where? At
at
Southport?
Southport. I
Maybe
left my
they're next to George's card.
no, but
Well,
it was there. It was at Southport.
you left your guitar.
I did manage to take a number of my things with me. They used some of my equipment, so that was all there.
Got you.
Oh, speaking of which, Randall, if you're listening, your cabinet is still there. Yes, Randall got wasted too.
Not Randall.
Randall? Oh yeah.
Grandel
I think
Dumonier?
he drank it all. Okay. I don't think he so much decided that was enough and he had to go home, so much as they ran out and he decided to find some more. So he was cashing out. I
Right.
talked to him.
Well-
And you know how bad he had to be. I was drunk, and I talked to him, and I thought when he started talking, it's like, oh, he's wasted.
Right. Well, when people come up to you, they're like,
You see the size of that chicken?
yeah. You're like, no. First of all, what? Second of all, what?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, Grandel. That's his nickname. For those that
Grandel,
know,
yes.
it's Grandel
Grandel.
because he like
Grandel,
Jaeger to us, Grand Marnier to him. Oh my! And I think
He
he can
had, like-
he can recycle it. I think if he runs out, he can cut open a vein and just sweat it.
Out,
Right.
He's
had
good. He had like about 2.5 inches of Grand Marnier in a plastic cup.
He's a pro.
While he was signing out. So he was already making preparations to some end. I don't know what, but he was wow, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Randall, your cabinet's there.
Right.
Go get it, or it will become someone else's. I can't steal your cabinet, unfortunately. Sorry, some sort of moral code.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't steal anything. I couldn't steal a thought.
No.
I was talking to people and words, how 2 words were becoming 1 word. I was trying to get to the end of the sentence a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So I was like shorthand, man.
Right.
It was like was it stenographer? Is that what they call them? Yeah. I
Yeah,
was just,
shorthand.
bugging like, yeah, man, you got what? I'm like, I don't know. I gotta go.
Every word was one syllable.
Well, just
whether
one
it was one syllable
syllable
or
or
not.
not. So,
Right.
but there was a nice crowd out there. I'm glad that people showed because, of course they were. It's Dave.
It's Dave.
Do you remember the first time you ever met David?
No.
I do. Not the first time you met him. I remember the first time I met him.
No,
I don't know
remember
when
the
you
first
met
time
him.
I
Why would I
don't remember things like that for some
No,
reason.
I just certain people. I just
Yeah.
remember the first time that I remember the first time I met you. So
Yeah.
but I mean that
because-
makes sense because we
Right.
both auditioned at the same night. But the David formally now, but first time I saw him it was over at Keystones, and they were playing in the jam band open mic, and then when we were playing at Twiropa years ago, it was just 2003. And
He was doing an acoustic
he was
set.
acoustic in
Right.
the front, and he came back. Our sets were over, and he's standing on stage, and Randy introduces like, hey, Dickie, I want you to meet Dave Rosser. Dave, this is Dickie English,
Right.
and I said, hey, pleased to meet you, and he says, hey man, how you doing? I love your work, which I just thought was the greatest response.
Yeah.
It was just a nice little icebreaker. I still use that line. So if you ever had a show and you're a fan and I just kick that on you, I'd try to do that at least once to one show to someone that we're meeting just for Davo. Because and I've always done it because I just thought it was great
Yeah.
and nice delivery. So,
Oh, yeah. Davo's a righteous dude.
right.
I love using that.
Yeah, he is. He's a righteous dude. What is he saying? Get your cabinet or fuck right off. Oh, I think I'm sure he's talking to Randall. Chase is on,
Is he? Well,
yeah, of the world's dirtiest players.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's-
It's a very nice cabinet, Randall. I just want to let you know.
You can
that
keep things in it.
I've always wanted more than one.
That's true. But
Thank you for letting me use yours. And
Right.
so we wouldn't have to dig mine out of the equipment.
I think you got a
cabinet.
heads up, Randall. I don't think Philip's going back over there to take it.
No, I don't want to do anything. After I woke up and then I went back to sleep and then I woke up again, and for some reason when I woke up again, I felt worse than I did the first time I woke up. So I was actually in better shape at 6 o'clock in the morning than I was when I finally woke back, came to again, and just I want to say for about 3 or 4 hours, my wife drove me around. We went and to collect everything that we left all over the city. and
pull over right here. There, that's where I threw out this thing. Yeah.
There's like a treasure hunt.
Right, there's that fella we hit. He's all right though. He's still breathing.
But
I know that was the one thing you want to wake up in the morning and go, oh, okay, good, no scratches or visible creases in the car.
Right.
And it's still in the driveway and not in the living room. That's always a plus.
Right. So, but I think after that, we went to lunch and I was sitting there, and I realized that not a single thought had crossed my mind. I'd had conversations with people already by that time. We had been out, and not a single thought had crossed my mind, save I think I kept thinking, fuck.
Right? I know what you're talking about.
You know how bad it is when the next morning and you can't organize any thought outside of fuck. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was going through. I talked to John Bayer later, and he was like, "No, you were very happy." I'm like, "Well, that's good. I just didn't want to."
Apparently, I have to talk to John Bayer. I was not.
Yeah, I want to make sure, because I always go, man, please don't tell me I did something stupid or acted too or put on my Arthur Bach syndrome. Where you're funny, but you can annoy people that don't want to be in that position. Right.
Yeah.
No.
Right
where's
there.
the rest of this moose? And you get the go, forget about that moose. So.
Well, yeah.
But and well, I gotta back up because apparently old Spider Magneto kept telling everyone the Spotify story all night.
This was I didn't believe you were actually doing it. It's just funny to hear from the other side.
It was great. So let me tell you the story. So Friday night we're in Madison. He calls and he says, "Well, you heard the story. I'm telling people that are listening. All 4 of them." And
hey, you listen to this.
Yes, you. Right. We can name all of you.
Right.
And he calls, "Hey, I've got a party tonight. I need another Spotify account. I can't play. I want music in the front, music in the back." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and log in." I gave him the information. We do our show in Livingston, city of Livingston, which is great, by the way. What a loud crowd that was. They were loud, man. That was a good time. Livingston, with the little town.
Oh yeah, it was cold.
It was cold, but it was even a nice kind of cold. Everything was pleasant. If that place were in black and white, it'd have been an old 50s show.
It's a nice place.
I mean, they were building past the church construction, and you look and it looked like a movie set. I almost felt like we were in the Twilight Zone. Like, we could drive in here, we're never gonna leave.
It was very cold.
It was cold, and people were too nice, and they looked presentable, and they were loud. It was weird. Anyway, but I had a great time. But we get back on the RV. We're going home. I said, I wonder how I send him a text. How's Spotify working? Is it we okay? And then it dawned on me, I can control it from my phone. His particular computer, I could do it. And he thinks I'm a son of a bitch for it now. But I looked, and Brown Eyed Girl's playing. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. So once it ended, I started it over. Then we went to the Grease Mega Mix. It would go halfway through the Grease Mega Mix. Boom, back to Brown Eyed Girl. It'd play a little bit of Brown Eyed Girl. Back to the beginning of Brown Eyed Girl. Kept going back. Are you sending a text? Dude, are you doing this? I don't know what you're talking about. Doing what? What's the matter? Is it what? You got... Dude! I was like, I'm sorry, I had to. I thought it was funny. He's like, funny for you? I think it killed most of the party. But it just kept playing. I was trying to get to Careless Whisper, and I couldn't. And then he said, if only you could have played the Rock and Roll theme song, which would have been awesome.
The Rock and Roll theme song?
Yeah. Rock and Roll. You know, the John Blanchard.
Oh, was that on there?
No, it's not on Spotify. I know. It'd be great. I'd pay double if Spotify put that on there. So he's like, you're not getting a chance. He took me off. He canceled it, which I wasn't going to do anyway. I was going to see what good Slayer songs we could play. It's probably a good thing we didn't.
He had Slayer on there?
I could put anything I wanted. It was my subscription.
Oh, you
I
could.
could play anything.
Oh.
Anything. Anything. I could play. What's this other thing we were listening to? I could play it all. But yeah, he stopped me. Bastard.
Yeah.
Is this what you do? So not many. Oh, we're up to 6 now.
Oh.
Oh, with 2 thumbs up.
Hey,
Hey,
you two.
it was just like you, and I'd like to do the wild. You could keep your weed in that
Why'd you-
cabinet.
Why'd you? Oh, yeah, you could. What? Yeah, you could. I'm telling you.
Right, I know. Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 screws.
just not
in the
legal,
what-
yeah.
Legal.
Right. should
Why
be.
isn't it? Someone went to tell me that. I understand the United States system of politics and such. Why isn't weed legal here?
You know what? I don't know because
I mean, if it should be legal anywhere, it should be legal here.
you would think. You would think.
Let me ask this: if states can make their own rules, can cities?
No, I think the cities belong to the state, don't they?
Don't the states belong to the federal government? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, but I think I think they franchise them out. I think it's like, like McDonald's. Like, you can have it, and we'll just kind of oversee. You do your thing.
So the franchise stops at the states. It's the cities
Right.
that sort of.
Yeah. It's a crazy scheme.
Because
I don't want to talk politics, though. I don't want to even get close to any of that.
just gonna
stuff.
say,
Man,
you
the
know,
election's over. I don't
I was
care.
going to say is for 2 reasons. One, obviously, given the current condition of our friend, weed would be a very welcome thing.
You're damn
And
right.
2, given how much bullshit, all the bollocks we have to put up with.
Right. It's
Every once in a while, I think to myself, you know who would be good right now? No, not whiskey. Weed.
right. I'm a secondhand smoker myself.
Right. I don't smoke it at all. I don't smoke it at all.
But I'd
just
like
isn't
to
me.
be able to
Then
know
again,
I
there's
have.
things I don't drink, so
True. I'd like to know I have the option to try it.
right. I don't think I should. I don't feel like someone should have taken that off the table from me.
And what's the damn difference than alcohol? You know what? It's when they figure it'll be. Look,
I want to see somebody do to themselves with weed. I want to see somebody do to themselves what I did to myself last night.
they can't.
I don't think it's even possible.
They don't even care at that point. It's like, yeah, whatever, man. And it's gone.
Really?
And even when they wake up the next day, they feel great. And then George is telling me peace. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah.
I just love to have the opportunity. They'll figure it out. Look, man, they're watching.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
They are. They're watching all the other states. They're
good
going to
at
see how
figuring
much
things out.
revenue it's going to bring in.
Bastards.
That's what's going to happen. So I'm getting surgery tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You're getting your elbow done.
Yes.
How'd you do that? Do you know?
I think from picking up my son. He's a heavy little bugger. That's muscle I don't. When you cradle forever, and he would never put himself to sleep. You kind of have to rock him. And I've got a sunken living room, so when he was walking around, I have to pick him up and put him on
Right.
different levels, and you just keep doing that over and over, and it gets you.
You didn't get the bouncy seat secret. The thing with the
No, I
you
know.
hang
It
it from
hangs,
the,
yeah,
you hang it from the ceiling and you let him sit in the thing.
because
and
if he did that, the whole house would. He'd still be all right, but the house would crumble around him. I don't know. We just didn't do it. I should have, but I didn't. And
because that puts them to sleep real
I got
quick.
the therapy on the right arm, and I was fine, but the left is
left is
it's
gone.
torn. They gotta cut me, Mick.
Oh well,
Yeah, and that's gonna be great.
surgery. Yeah.
So if you
Can't
see
wait
me
for
at
this.
if you see me at a show and I've got a giant left elbow, it's bandaged up.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah,
I haven't played a single game of tennis,
We're going to be missing next week. This upcoming we won't be.
which is
anywhere.
why I'm having it done
Yes.
this week.
Right. So we'll be gone, but surely when we come back, we'll be back
With no elbows.
with no elbows and slightly